Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team, making the watch list video for Friday, October 6th. Gonna start off, I'll go over some of the alerts from today first. Forgive me, I am very tired today, so if I don't have a lot of energy, that's why. Didn't sleep well last night. I'm a little under the weather, but I will do my best to make the watch list video for you guys. So let's go up here to the alerts that triggered, and as you can see, they are firing off like always. So let's start off with DRNA at or above 666. Take a look here, and you will see that this one didn't really do much of anything. You'll see it kind of went up. This one candlestick went up about 6 cents over the alert. Again, some of them will go up, some of them won't. But that was for DRNA. Just had this little pop, a little bit over it, and then just drop back down. Obviously, this chart's a little bit overextended, and it looks like today's the first red day on it. So, it might be a continuation of a potential short. Who the heck knows? Got to watch the charts. So I am not going to keep that on for tomorrow. Actually, let me go and delete this or change this to tomorrow's date, because I seem to, whenever I go back over my watch list, forget to change the date. So that was DRNA. BNTC at or below $3. Interesting that I actually thought I had that as a long, but apparently I made that as a short. Interesting. So my alert triggered. I meant to put it as on the watch list as a long, but that's okay. And it did exactly what it said it was going to do. A bear flag down. Not a lot of volume. You can get really trapped. Be super careful like this when you see there's really nothing going on. So yeah, it did drop, but you could get dangerously trapped in these things with a stock like this. So you need, under 100,000 volume is very low. So CASC at or above 455. This one right here, as you'll see, it just pretty much did nothing here. Kind of a cup and handle right over here. Just kind of did nothing here today. But did the alert trigger? If it did, it was a very, look at that. Leather, kind of went up and kind of dropped right back down. KNDI at or above $8. That must have been one. Maybe I forgot to cancel that one because I didn't have that on my watch list for today. Well, let's take a look at it. Actually, no, let's not, because I got to make this watch list a little bit quicker here today. What the heck? SRRA at above 180, at or above 182. Let's take a look at that one. This one was a little, still not that great. Did really not much of anything. And right towards the end of the day here, you'll see after 2 o'clock, kind of went up, and it's hovering around this 190. I am going to keep this one on the watch list because it didn't do it today, but this 193, that's a huge inverse head and shoulders, left shoulders, head, right shoulder. This neckline here, it's about to close right near that. So I expect that this thing could really break out pretty soon. Take a look. That would have been almost worth keeping and holding overnight. You'll see that's a big one right there. So SRRA will stay on the watch list. Let's take a look at SORL at or above 455. This one moved to today. So again, we always seem to be getting at least one or two really good sized movers, and you'll see at or above 455. That triggered really on the first candlestick, kind of went and formed this flag. And then as you can see, once it broke the high of the day right over here around 493, you kind of could have took it and rode the 9 EMA all the way up here to 540. That's almost a dollar move from the alert today. Not going to keep it on the watch list, but Let me see, CASC, not going to keep that one on. CLSN at or below 369. And this one was kind of a mess today. Let me see here. Once it went, you know, green to red here, you'll see it kind of went down here. Probably triggered right around in this area here. And I mean, it's still falling. It's kind of like a bear flag or, you know, kind of a wedge, kind of descending triangle, bear flag. So not the greatest. It would have been kind of hard unless you got it really right above, right when it literally broke, went green to red over here and got it in up here. Then this would have been a nice short if you got it on the way down, but it would have been hard to chase that big red candlestick down. APRI at or above 207. Let's take a look at that one. This one kind of just tanked all day. It went up and then it kind of went back down, so it didn't do much of anything. TLRA at or above 489. Did I do that one already? Kind of went up and it just really did nothing and just kind of just collapsed. You'll see it's kind of like a head and shoulders or close to a triple top. You'll see almost like a left shoulder, a head, a right shoulder, and then just kind of collapsed from there. Couldn't hold above that $5 mark, and it's just pretty much dropping at this point. So that's TLRA. So far, one decent move today. CLSN, let me delete that one. BNTC didn't have much volume. STRM, that was at or above 282. And you'll see with that one, look at first, just gave it all back today. Did nothing but just collapse. And that's what happens usually after a huge green candlestick. It'll either go up one or two more and then collapse, or sometimes it'll just go down right away. So you'll see there was one really good mover here today. And if you do what I do, I kind of just I try to keep my watch list to about 9 stocks per night because I like having 9 stocks right here that I can have within Think or Swim. I have the 1-minute charts, and then I have also one over here with the 5-minute chart set up. So when the market opens, I like to ideally watch all these stocks on one screen, watch the patterns form, and when the pattern forms with volume, see, that's the key. You want to have volume on these things as well. So when the market opens, I want to see good volume. I want to see a good pattern, and the pattern ideally forming below the breakout area. So don't just get in one of these just because alert shows. That's why when I have these alerts, it doesn't mean, oh, go and buy it if alert triggers. So obviously, as you'll see every single day, the watch list has at least 1 or 2 really good movers. Then you get a couple that are like 5 or 10 cent movers, and then a few that really don't do much of anything or they collapse. Again, with these alerts, it doesn't just mean to just ride them up. You want to see if it's going to break out above those areas, so you can either take it potentially long, or you can let the stock break out and then form a reversal pattern like a head and shoulders or something like that, and take it on the way down. It's just all a matter of what type of trader that you are. So again, when I'm doing my watch list, I'm trying to be very picky and find usually only the best setups for a breakout or a breakdown. And as you see, a lot of these stocks break down a lot every single day as well. So just because, again, that I have the alert on there, that doesn't mean you should take it long. It's just a matter of what type of trader that you are. Some of them are good longs, and then you'll see some of them on the watch list today and every day are good shorts. They're false breakouts, and they just kind of break down. And that's where, trading and just practicing with a virtual trading account, and honestly just making hundreds of trades to be comfortable trading. That's really the best way to trade. Is you need to make hundreds of trades over months, if not a year plus period of time, until you just really be comfortable, until you really become comfortable trading. Oh man, I'm really tired today. Let me go here. Yep. So SRRA, I really like it. Right at closing the day, right around that 191 marker. High of the year, 193. If that thing breaks out, that thing could potentially fly, or it could break down. So if it does break out above 193, you could use 193 as your stop if you get an entry close to 193. If it gets above $2, then I would use $2 as a stop. And then where it goes from there, obviously you got to watch. But also, too, this could reject that 193 and fall right back down. So you can see there's lots of these crazy candlesticks. So got to watch this one closely. So for the scan, we're doing stocks between $1 to $10, minimum 500,000 volume, with a gain on the day of at least 5%, and maximum shares outstanding, which is similar to float, a little bit higher than float, of 100 million, because I want these stocks to move. And you will see these ones are the ones that pop up. So let's do the scan. We're looking for stocks that hold their day highs for the day for, again, either a potential breakout or a potential breakdown. I try to avoid putting these stocks on for the next day. Sometimes I put them on depending, but it's just hard to trade these when they've already kind of gone up and you have these wicks. So they're just a little hard to trade. If you were going to trade NEAT, you'd want to see it break above 855. But, I mean, this is a very kind of too hard to trade. YECO, same thing. This is just too crazy to trade. ITEK. Man, this is on the watch list for the past few days. I was watching this creep up, and look, sure enough, it did it today. I'm not a big swing trader. I'm usually just a day trader. But if you were watching the past watch list, go back and watch the watch list over the past week. This was on there for at least a couple days, I think. And you'll see it just did exactly what it thought what it would do. But now it's kind of pulled back, and then it gets kind of crazy up in the gap, so I'm not going to put it on. CDNA. Doji, too hard to trade it. Man, not good one so far. GNCA. Another one kind of went up, pulled back. DELT. That one is definitely one to watch. Low floater, you want to see it break. That 150 is going to be the 200 SMA, so you want to be careful around that. You want to see it break this 136 area for potential continuation. But ideally, you want to see it get above that 150. So if you get an entry around 136, see if it goes up to 150 and fails, or if it breaks through. Yeah, so this would be, well, I guess you could say it's almost like an inverse head and shoulders. Not invert. It's kind of like a double bottom or something like this. It looks like an inverse head and shoulders, but the right shoulder's a little bit lower than the left shoulder. But anyways, you want to see it break above that 150 marker. So I will put an alert at or above 136. If I find some other ones, I might delete this one off the watch list. I'm just not sure right now. I'll see how many we get onto the watch list. But that would be one of the ones I would potentially take off of it, just in case, because it's close. You don't know what's going to happen right there on the 150. But it is a low floater, so, and I don't see any news, so I'd be careful of that one. TEAR. This one I will put on the watch list for a break above, I can't, there we go, 179. Obviously be careful at $2. See if it breaks above $2, so we'll put some resistance at $2. This must have been an old, from an old chart. So yeah, you want to see it break 179, ideally above $2 for it to be a breakout. Closed right above the 50 SMA. So this is one that potentially could go up, TEAR. All right. CPST, no. APVO, nope. APHB, nope. HTGM, Man, not a lot of good ones here today. I don't like when you get these wicks and them pulling back. I want to see them hold the high of the day. INAP, that is a potential good one. Let me do this. So this one, look at that, pull back right at $5. So at or above $5 if it's going to continue. If you get in, it breaks 5, use $5 as the new support. Let's see. Yep, definitely like INAP. INAP. SCON, nope. CBAK, nope. MRNS, potentially. Let's take a look here. What the heck? Let me also go over here to make sure that none of them are 5-cent movers. DELT. I don't like 5-cent spreads. If this says S.5C, that's a 5-cent spread. S just means short. So DELT is fine. TEAR, not shortable, but it's not a 5-cent one. INAP, shortable, and SRRA. Okay, all good. All right, so MRNS. We'll do at or above 781 if I can move. I'll just put it at 780. I'll put it at above 781 if it's going to continue up. But at or below 769. So if it falls below 769, it'd be a short, potentially, and if it goes above 781, it's a potential long. It is kind of overextended, so I could see this one pulling back. So I would put let me just do this. With something like this, I like to kind of draw my attention to put it a little bit red because it is kind of overextended. So obviously, Thinkorswim doesn't have shares of it to borrow, but I'm sure Interactive Brokers does. Let's see, MRNS. Yep. So that will go on the watch list. Again, it's overextended. It might pop up, but watch it. It might be a good short as well if you have Interactive Brokers or another broker that has short availability. HPJ. Let me do that again. Put the at or below. At or below 769. All right, so HPJ. That's a potential one. It's got to get above. I don't like all these dojis like this, or this candlestick wicks. Let me see if HPJ. That's an S.5C. That is a 5-cent increment. So good. That took my decision away because I don't want to trade that. IDXG. No. MOBL. Nope. INFI. Possibly. Let's see. Above 142. Let's see, where's 150? Crossing over. It's kind of holding highs for the day. Let me see here. This one's tough because I'd like it to break 150. Let's see. I don't love this one. I like to see if it breaks above 150. There we go. At or above 150. See if that sticks. So I'm going to put that as a potential, but if I see some other ones, I might take it off. So INFI. BBG. I don't love it. TA. That is a potential gap fill up, but that's got to be a 5 cent mover, one of those. Let me say TA. Yep, S.5C, 5 cent mover. You can see these crazy candlesticks. Don't like it. SORL. Nope. VSAR. Nope. CYCC. Not in love with many of these, to be honest with you. Don't love it. BW. No. JONE. No. KNDI. What the heck? Wait, was KNDI a 5 cent mover? Let's see. Yep, 5 cents. CERC, nope. AGRX, nope. I really don't like this one much at all tonight, to be honest with you. Let's take a look at some of these over here. I mean, this is a huge gap up. I would take a look at NETE. Let's see if it's able to be shorted with interactive brokers. Shortable. I'm going to put NET on. I'm going to put it as an at or below. Let's see here. At or below. Can't get it going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Trying to get at the close of the day here today. I'm going to put it at or below 760 for potential short. Or at or below above come on. Sorry guys, I'm cranky here today. 855 for a potential long. So if it breaks above the high today, potential long. If not, below the close today, potential short. ONVI. What in the world was that? That's crazy. Must be a buyout. CDNA. Trying to see if I can find any more for you guys. Nope. PIRS. Let's see here. Don't love it. WPCS, no. BDJ, TLRA. This could be a short. Let's see here. Let's take a look at TLRA. At or below 473 for a potential short. Again, you need a broker to be able to short this. At or below. Let's see here, TLRA. See if VHC. Ooh, look at that, huh? That was nice. Let's see. VHC. All right, 5-cent mover. Let's take a look at new yearly lows. Maybe there'll be something on there. Not much. Nope. Man, I don't like this, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll drive me crazy that I don't have 9 on here. I'm going to go really quick and see if I can find one more, because I need 9 because I am obsessive compulsive. Let's see if there's another one I can throw on here. There we go. Let's see here. So I'll go back to this one again. I mean, ideally you want it to be over that 356 if it's going to go back up into the gap. Or for potential short down, where's support? Support down there on 234. If this breaks below $3, let's see here. Let's see here. There, I'll put a alert at or below $3. Could be I'll put $2.99, a decent short. So again, some days are not the greatest watch list. This one I'm not totally thrilled with. That's why we have trade ideas in the morning. Make sure you watch, take a look at 1369. Okay, perfect. That's good. So speaking of trade ideas, Trade Ideas is our pre-market watch list that we post every morning by 9 a.m. on our fan page. Let me see where it is. Over here. Trade Ideas is the pre-market movers, or are the pre-market movers. So compare this to our watch list that we do every night. There might be some better plays tomorrow. Again, this watch list, it's okay. I'm not loving it. But we do post Trade Ideas pre-market movers every single day over here. This is our scanner of choice. Trade Ideas is awesome. We get you a 15% discount if you would like to purchase. It's an awesome scanner. Again, if you're on a budget, hold off, use ours from now. But if you're ready to really rock and roll as a day trader, and you definitely need to get a live scanner, and Trade Ideas is the best. We get you a 15% discount. Make sure you purchase from us at our affiliate link. It helps us to continue to grow our community, so we'd really appreciate that. Benzinga is our live news company of choice that we use. If you look at it here, you'll see this is just a screenshot of what we post. You can see they get the breaking news. There's also a thing on there called Squawk, which you can listen to the news live while you're trading. And again, you know, what happens is companies break news, and then obviously traders get that news and they react on it. And then when they react on it, it then hits the scanner. So having Benzinga could give you a leg up, you know, with getting in on something before it even hits the scanners like Trade Ideas. So these two are really a great complement for each other. Again, they're both kind of expensive. You know, if you're on a budget, they're around $100 or so a month each, with obviously you get discounts as well through us. But if you're on a budget, you know, hold off, use ours from now. But when you do get the money, we highly suggest both Trade Ideas and Benzinga. They're awesome. So again, make sure you like and follow our fan page over here to stay updated, and you'll get our post every morning. Again, we are the Bullish Bears. Like us on Facebook. our group is called Stock Market Community. We're still the Bullish Bears, but we just differentiate our group from our fan page. Again, hold on a sec here, just get a drink of water. If you have not been to our website, go to bullishbears.com. Make sure you subscribe to our email watch list over here so you'll get our daily watch list. You'll get our trade ideas, option movers at night, as well as our alerts. So again, we're giving you not only our watch list, but we're giving you the alerts with this watch list at night right here. You'll see I'll send out the active alerts, and all you got to do is input these alerts into your brokerage firm. If you have Thinkorswim, like you see here, all you got to do is just basically take these alerts, and wherever you see them, let's just take, for instance, NETE. I have NETE at or below 760. Now let's just do one that's above. Let's do at DELT, DELT, at or above 136, right? So if I go to DELT, you'll see the chart. It says at or above 136. You find 136 on the chart. That's 135. But anyways, you'd right click create alert, and then at or above 136, hit create, and then there you go. Voila. So the alert will be there. So if you have Thinkorswim, just take my alerts, input them in here, and then go up to setup, application settings, notifications right over here, input your cell phone or your email address so that number one, it'll pop up on the screen when an alert triggers, but it'll also send you an email or a text as well. And then you got to do your proper support and resistance, watch the patterns, and see if it's something you're going to trade for a scalp. Again, if you're not familiar with day trading, you're going to have to make hundreds of day trades practicing, and that's why you want to have a practice account. Don't use real money until you're super comfortable. But if you do need more training and stuff, you can come over here and take our free trading courses. We've got a couple $1,000s worth of free content over here. Basic course, a day trading course, options trading, and basically a whole course on how to set up Thinkorswim right here. So we give you lots to take advantage of. Our trade room is over here. That's been absolutely blowing up lately. Guys, between our trade room, our watch list, and our watch list videos with our trade alerts that we're sending out every night, we could easily charge $100 to $150 a month for this service. We're Tim, Dan, and myself are doing our best that we can to not become membership based. We don't want to. We really like the model that we have going now, even though we're not making $100 to $150 a month, which we all appreciate money. So we're really sacrificing big time, guys, for you. I don't know if you guys really, it takes a lot. It takes an hour and a half every night to make these videos and produce them and upload them and send you watch lists and do all of this. Never mind all the other stuff behind the scenes. So it takes a lot of time and energy. And that's why, if you've done any investigating into membership services in the industry, they all charge at least $100 to $150 a month minimum to give you all of what we're offering to you guys. So again, we are not membership based. We ideally don't want to be, but in order for us to be able to stay this way, we are currently a donation based company. You'll see the contribute button up here. We cannot survive and keep our business model going. I can't stress it enough. We can't keep this model going unless everybody donates at least a little bit a month to help us to continue to grow. Again, this is not for us to pay for our website domain and stuff like that. It's to pay for our time and energy like any business, like you would for anybody else. So this is not like, hey, it's only 10 or 20 bucks a month for hosting and for a domain name. Why do you need money? Well, it's just like any other company. You're paying for people's time and service. And rather than, we could charge $100 to $150 a month right now easily. So that you would be paying for our time, we'd be paying for the alert service, you'd be paying for everything that we're offering, but we're trying again not to do that. And in return, all we're just asking for is for people to donate, just like you'd see with these YouTubers and a lot that you see going on right now. It's a different model that we're testing out. We're going to see if it works. We don't know if this model is going to work. If it doesn't work, if people don't donate, then we're going to charge. That's just kind of the way it is. We make no promises or guarantees, but we ideally don't want to charge. But, if everybody contributes at least a little bit each month, then eventually Tim, Dan, and myself could do this full time for you guys and keep giving back to you guys. So that's really kind of what we're about. We're just trying to be transparent. We don't want to be membership based, but we leave it in your hands. If you guys participate, if you guys donate, then we'll be less likely to charge membership fees down the road. So all that being said, a lot of people will say, well, I'm on a budget. I'll donate to you guys down the road. I don't have much money. And, you know, that we basically say, well, the good news is we have donation options for as low as $10 or $25 a month. So that's a cost of 1 to maybe 2 to 3 trades per month, which is affordable really for everybody. Not to sound insulting, but if you don't have $10 a month, then you're probably not going to be trading, you know, I mean, because it takes money to make money. So my whole point being in all this is we're not looking for everybody to give us hundreds of dollars a month, even though we would like it. We're just looking for everybody to contribute at least a little bit, because then we can keep this movement going. We can keep it donation based. We can ideally keep offering everything that we're doing for free. And eventually down the road, we would like to sponsor, you know, partner with big companies that would end up paying us and to basically give you guys that more of that training in the stock market. So instead of passing the charges along to you guys, we'd like to partner with other companies down the road, but that's going to take a long time. As you guys see, it takes a long time to build a big company, a big social media presence. It takes a lot of time and energy. It can take years. And Tim, Dan, and myself, we have financial responsibilities, we have families, we have bills like everybody else. And if you think people are donating a lot to us, I hate to say it, they're not. You know, so we basically say, you know, a lot of people will be like, oh man, you know, a lot of people are donating, they're donation based, they probably got a ton of donations. And unfortunately, the fact of the matter is we don't get as many donations as you would think. So that's why, again, we can't stress it enough. We need everybody's help to keep this movement going. And if you're on a budget, $25, $10 a month, we have monthly options right over here for you guys, or we have single time donations right over here. And a couple other things, our merchandise, we have our logo, the Bullish Bears, which is awesome, copyrighted trademark logo. It's awesome. It's very identifiable. You'll see Hope is Real. You can see on my hat right up here, Hope is Real is our slogan. So we have lots of great merchandise. We have ladies apparel, men's, kids apparel, hats, zip-up hoodies. You can see over here, we have incredible hats, top-notch, really stylish. We have, you know, clothing. You'll see ladies apparel over here. This is some of the summer stuff. And then obviously as we're getting to fall and winter, we have all of that over here, as well as kids apparel. I mean, we had just everything. Hope is Real. Just really top-notch quality stuff. If you think we're getting rich or break the bank off of that, we don't. You get a very small percentage when people buy stuff, but again, it helps us to continue to grow. So whether you want to donate monthly to us, buy some of our apparel, or purchased, you know, a tool from us, it just helps us to continue to grow. We're not greedy. We're just trying to, again, instead of charging you guys membership fees, you know, if you can help support us along the way, I can continue to keep us to grow, so we can keep doing as best as we can to keep giving back to you guys. Couple last things here. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. We post a lot of updates over here, so you can see right here. Here's our Twitter. So make sure you follow us, where the follow buttons, wherever it is, probably over here. And last but not least, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. Click the YouTube bell for notifications. We have tons of content over here, lots of subscribers. Like our videos, comment on them, share them, help us continue to grow. And again, we'll do our best to keep giving back to you guys. So again, sorry for y'all. I was just really tired today, didn't have much energy. But hopefully this video helped you. Watchlist, I kind of feel a little indifferent towards. Something will move up or down tomorrow. Don't love it like I've been like in some of the other ones, but keep an eye on it and enjoy, guys.